my name's Ian Callum. I'm Design Director for Jaguar Cars over here in LA, all the way from England. This is our new Jaguar F-Type. This is something we're very proud of. And we were very conscious of the fact that we were following on from the E-Type, albeit it's been 50 years, 52 years since the E-Type. I think the main principle of this is design a Jaguar from the ground up. You will have a set of values about the proportion of the car, about the purity, about the great lines of the car. And if you build these into the design factors as you design the car, it should come out a Jaguar. A lot of people feel that form should follow function. If it looks right, it should work right. The aerodynamics of this car for convertible are actually very healthy. In the rear of the car, we've got a very low deck line in the car, which is very much part of the style, but with a deployable spoiler to compensate for stability. One of the functions of a Jaguar, of course, is to look beautiful. So we have to balance that in the end. Although the grille in the front of the car is very much taken off the current range, like the XF and the XJ, we've elongated it to make it sportier. There's a power bulge that runs down the centre there. That was inspired in part by the E-Type, also the XJ at the time, 1968. The headlamps have got single lenses in them. That was very deliberate. We wanted focused headlamps. We dropped the tail off, which is exactly what the E-Type does in so many ways, but it gives the car a classic but modern look. When we were designing it, I almost had a vision that it's part of this world here in Southern California. It's part of Hollywood. And it really goes back to the time when Californians, particularly around LA, they embraced the whole notion of British sports cars, just post-war, 50s, 60s.
Who would this car appeal to? The F-Type being the outgrowth of the E-Type, not specifically a name, but a type of person?
I don't think this car is male or female biased. I think the car is a very powerful, very strong looking car, and this is what the brand stands for. That's what's so important about it. The sports car is the centre of the brand now, and that's what Jaguar is all about. And those of us who do remember the 50s and 60s when, you know, the epitome of Jaguar was a sports car and the sports sedans around about it, we're back to that level again. It's very important.
Let's go take a drive in this.
Okay, let's drive it.
Okay. All right, so here we are, Ian. We're at 6th Street in the Mid-Wilshire District of Los Angeles. We're about to turn onto 6th Street, and for a little drive. Let's. Looks like you got some open road here. Let's open this up and see what it sounds like.
Yeah, the sound's very important, as you will find. Just a smile on your face, doesn't it?
What is the top speed of this car?
This car, I think, is limited to V6. Is limited to about 155.
Yeah.
And one of the main things in a car like this is to make sure they get the steering response right, and that all starts from the steering wheel right through the rack to the front. But it really also depends on having a very stiff platform, stiff chassis. Yeah, this is a very sensitive car to drive. You know, it's got all the comfort really of a GT in many ways, but it's got the sensitivity of a proper sports car in terms of performance, its handling capability, its steering. It's just great fun, you know. I mean, fun is what it's all about.
Well, thank you, Ian, for introducing the car for us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay.
Thank you.